Ladies and gentle tubers, boys and girls, let's watch the Swamp Tank for a little bit. Alrighty here. Hey, Cece. Come on. Henry. Cheryl. C. Linda. M and Z. I'm getting a better chat pulled up here just a second. Yeah, we'll block that out so it doesn't go into some kind of a crazy ass loop. It's a little crooked. Sammy. It's been a while. Hey, Coral. Trash cat. So how's everybody doing tonight? Yeah. Got it in the position there, Henry. Alright, you can flip back now. Yeah, it's been a long day. Jill's working a double tonight, so we got 2 hours to kill before I go to bed. Fish are fed. I still gotta fix the hey Stan, I gotta fix the fluvels because time change screwed them up. Still working on printing the last of the giveaway. The 3D printer's been being kind of janky, messing up on me. I've been told that you just put your neck into it. Do it. So how's everybody doing tonight? If only I were special. Yeah. If I could remember lyrics there, Jake, I'd sing for you. Hey, Jose. Also, hello, Katie and River. You haven't been drinking yet, have you, Jake? You're welcome, Henry. It actually hit 60 up here today during the day. Yeah, bullshit. So, what we have here is my 3-ish gallon dirted bowl. It's been set up for a while now. I think 2 years, I believe, because I set it up with the intention to do the last packable that they did. And I'm really sad I didn't get to participate in that because my timing was off. Since Patty passed away, and I believe she was a big part of making that happen. So I think I'm going to keep this bowl going for as long as I possibly can. I was going to tear it down because of space in the fish room, but I think just to honor her memory, I'm going to keep it going, since I wanted to build it for her. But this was during my learning process, and I still used way too much substrate. This one turned out really good, though. I didn't have all the problems of prior ones. Hey, Gabriel. All the old friends are coming in tonight. Appreciate it. I'm really hoping Jason does bring that back, though, just for memorial to Patty, maybe. Looks like I'm getting a little reflecty. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we should probably talk to him about that. You know, the way it all went down was kind of upsetting to me. I get and respect how she wanted it to happen, but... And failed print number 8. Let that cool down and I'll reset her. Yeah, I know you have, Jose. You should really get yourself a nap, man. I appreciate the support and all, but sleep is important. Hey, Foxy. 100%. Hey, Flatbed. Yeah, she was she was a firecracker for sure. And we are coming up on that old packable season. You know, Jake, I would have finished you off on your not real drive. But last time I did that, my bank got mad and locked me out of my debit card, so I gotta wait a little bit. But I'll make sure you hit your needs. Because I don't need that being an excuse for you to not go to the Quad City swap. Yeah, Patty's Petite Tanks. Beta and Guppy Girl, I believe was her final channel name. She was most active on Jason's stream. Depths Unknown. Used to be Degenerate Fish Keeper. Hey, Pecklin. Thank you, Henry. I appreciate it. Hey, Stubbs. Right? There's been an awful lot of swamp tank talk lately. There's definitely a difference between swamp and septic. A lot of the killifishes come from swamps that dry up. Yeah. This used to be my killifish breeding hotspot, man. I moved them into the 10-gallon and their production slowed down. Hey, Jesse. Every swamp's a little bit different, but yeah, for the most part, they're not. There's different versions of swamps, but the ones that are around me house minnows, like sticklebacks, red belly dace or yellow belly dace, whatever the hell they are. They dry up. The sticklebacks crawl in the mud. The mud minnows crawl in the mud. When did they do that? I'm gonna have to start posting some. Hey, Stephen P. You see that, Stephen? There's no duckweed left in this bowl. I cleaned it all out just for you and Skull Man. That, and I knew I wanted to film it, so I needed some light shining through. Are you gonna come, Sammy? 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 Yeah, are you gonna get Katie on board with that there, Jake? I've got plenty there, Steven. My other tanks have duckweed in it yet. It's just, this particular one I ridded the duckweed. I added red root floaters back to it again. Or a bowl. It's not a tank, it's a bowl. Well, Sam, if you come to Wisconsin in August, there'll be plenty of feet for you. What am I doing here? This tablet, I gotta get a new tablet. I need a new laptop. The tablet just is so freaking slow. Wiki. Well, TC, if you go to Graham Domain, he's got some bog tanks going. Yeah, Coro busting out all the channels. F. Kane is still my favorite one, Coral. There shouldn't be any babies in here yet. Hey, Whip. These guys have been in here most of the week now. Actually, maybe 2 weeks now. I probably should pull them out soon, but she's still so portly. So I know she's got eggs in her. I might actually have to toss another male in to pressure her a little bit more. Viva! Yeah. Yeah, I used to fish on a lot of bogs. I had a cousin that fell through one. Hey, Lance. My cousin that fell through one, we had to actually drag him back out of it. With a bog on the edge of a lake, which is really common up here, helps to purify those quite a bit. We have a lot of tannins, so our plants don't do so good. Hey, Eric. That's why Foxy had all the lobsters up there. I missed you. Sorry, man. Jake, are you licking his earlobe when you give him that uncomfortable hug? It's not it's not proper without the fish, please. I need to get a turntable for this so that I can spin it while we're watching it. I have one somewhere. Hey, Steven, did you see the lovely snail I got in here? This one still has a few trumpet snails. Some pond snails, and a couple ram's horns. The ram's horns don't fare well in my water, though. There's not enough hardness to it. They tend to dissolve. Yeah, I've got some. It needs to be a little bit more heavy duty than that. I've got some old boat seat turntable things. So I just need to mount a piece of wood to it. Screw it to the table and it can become its permanent home. I'm going to get my fluval light back on top of the bowl again. And we'll get all that Rotala growing fluorescent pink again. Get the red root floaters like burgundy. I've neglected the bowl a little bit. I did clean the glass on it though. Probably like 3 weeks ago now, maybe. I also ripped a bunch of plants out of it, so it's got a bunch of dirt on top of the sand, along with some mulm. Yeah, well, I do have maybe not injection, but I could probably do passive CO2 on this one, and then she'd really crank. I know that um, the decaying peat moss in there does add some CO2 to it. Yeah, it can be. Mulm is it's a useful tool, depending on what you're doing and how you're doing it. If you're attempting to hatch eggs in a community setting, is definitely useful. Tends to help hide the eggs quite a bit. No, actually, I use like shot glasses, plastic shot glasses. Hey, Kyle. And then I have a CO2 gun that I use for clearing out like drain lines and stuff. I built a curved piece for the gallow gun, and I can just slowly trickle it into that upside down shot glass, and then it'll start, or it'll slowly just like go into the water. Those are actually my best tanks I ever had. Was I had some rain gauges in the 55s, and the peat moss mixed with lava rock and peat moss mixed with lava rock and the generic stratum with some stratum, and then capped off with gravel and sand mix. I think my Florida flagfish spawning video, that's from that tank. That was the best Anubias I ever had. I had a hard time growing anything aside from extra tall dwarf sage in that tank because of how thick the redroot floaters would get. The Anubias didn't mind it, but like the Kabambas and that kind of stuff didn't really care for it. It'll still be probably a month or so, Henry, before I can still really dig for sure. The frost is starting to come out. But I need to be able to cut right now, not so much dig. I still have a few 5-gallon buckets of sand. But I need that dry space, and I need to pick up some more plywood so I can build the last 2 stands. Get them stained. Get some tanks on them. Speaking of tanks, I'm in need of another 90-gallon. I'm going to move my 75s and put 90s on those 2 existing racks I have. Hey, Kyle. Yeah. Are you going to post more stuff on there, Kyle? And what's your goal with that channel? Are you going to move all your Fish from Punk stuff to it? And less on your main channel, or multiple channels can get to be a much to try to manage if you're actually putting content out on both. Well, these are killifish in a bowl without a lid. So technically, if they wanted to, they could jump out. And I did accidentally scoop the female out and almost put it on the damn drain while I was getting rid of some accidental entry duckweed. Because she's too damn friendly. The male, not so much. He's pretty skittish. But the female will swim right up to you. All right. Yeah, I don't mind it. Yeah, I never tried that, Steven. Mine is like a pellet gun CO2 cartridge. It's similar to that, but it's got a little trigger and a hose, and it usually has a big rubber nipple on it. And you stick it in like a furnace drain, and you hit it, and it blows everything out the other end. I have one that was fairly controllable, so I kind of mutilated it and added a piece of hard tubing to it, and I made a curve in it so it was upside or would blow upside down. And I just refilled them daily. That bottom tank I had to fill it like 2 to 3 times a day though. It would suck it down pretty good, and it really didn't use it at night. It seemed like it just dissolved it as it needed it. Because my other tank that had less plants and it didn't use quite as much. And they both had fluvels on them. That one had 2 fluvels on it though, so might aid in why the plants ate so much. But that was about the only way I could get through the redwood floaters on it, because the redwood floaters stuck off the water about 2-3 inches. I don't think I've seen that logo. How's it going, Brenton? Yeah, it's hard to get rid of it once you step in it. That smell drags with you all day. For some people, once they step in it, it follows them their whole life. I'm pretty sure I said hi to Ben. Hi, Ben, if I missed you. Sorry, man. I was away from the computer, away from the tablet for a little bit. I believe I seen SC and Stubbs in here. I didn't see Jan on. And SC and Stubbs, if you guys are still in here, I'm having some issues with the 3D printer right now, so it's setting me back a little bit. It's not playing nice. Hey, Curtis. Watch me jack this all up. Or piss him off, one of the two. Hey, Jay. you been not harvesting your plants, Jay, or algae? I just pulled plants out of this twice now. You could not see in that thing when before I pulled eggs or the plants out of them. It was just cram packed tight. Oh, the grass, yeah. Yeah. It'll get away with, or it'll get away from you if you let it. Hey Ed, how you doing? What did I miss? I probably missed something there. Well, that's good, Ed. The angle of that makes that killifish look so much bigger than he actually is. Sarah, how you doing? Sounds good, thank you, SC. I know it's ASC. It's going to take me a bit to figure out how to get mine across the border, or one of them across the border to Stubbs also. But I'll be getting yours and Jeremy's out before that. I'm doing pretty good too, Sarah. And that's good to hear. You were MIA for a while and everybody missed you. Oh, nice, Jay. Hey, Johnny. I do like my derpy goldfish. Doing a like a dirted fishbowl deal. If you do go light, most definitely do not take Father Fish's advice on what he used to give. At least that his old advice was way too rich. There are definitely a lot of people that have gotten way better at it. J-Rock used one of my mixes, and I believe it's been doing pretty good for him. or one of my how I mix mine, I should say. Nice, Jay. This one's going on 2 years. I believe it's 2 years now. I've got, what was it? There's a video, a short up on my channel. I think that was later in that summer because I set it up in the spring. It was like just after the Packable contest started. I didn't participate in it that year though. Mine is, what the hell am I currently using? It's peat moss, black cow. What the hell is it? The black cow compost, the manure compost. A little bit of floor dry to help soak up some of the extra nutrients right away. I think that's about it right now. I don't remember if we had to modify it any more than that for J-Rocks or not. I need to make some more Blackmore skull. Yeah, the recipe that me and Rad J do. So when I do that, I also do it with like a clean filter. I'll clean a filter in a bucket, and that's the water I use to moisten everything, pre-soak it, so that I can like kickstart the bacteria in it. Because otherwise, it takes too long for me. Oh yeah, a little bit of carbon too, yeah. Carbon was an experiment. It does not seem to be harming anything. And this bowl's been doing super good. So, yeah. Yeah. It's not exactly cow poop though. It's compost. Because if you put pure cow poop in here, you're going to have freaking problems. It's essentially broken down to the point of black dirt again. I just have this one glass bowl. I got this one from, or was it, I think this one came from the Hobby Lobby, if I remember right. Hey, Greg. Hey, you definitely are full of shit. Shouldn't you be sleeping right now? Old fart. That I have not. At some point in time, you should really change this channel name to Angry Inch. Nice. Congrats, Esty. Hey, Nathan. There sure are a lot of you guys that aren't sleeping yet tonight. God, though. That thing's sitting outside right now, rusting away. It has not moved since I unloaded it. Hey, Jeffro. From that ride we did like 3 years ago now. Maybe 4. That's a while ago, man. Hey, fish streams. Yeah, I'm still going for a little bit yet. That thing's gonna need a full top and bottom end rebuild on it again. It's so full of freaking shavings. And then once I get through that, I'll have to get through the seals and bearings. It's been sitting outside since she blew. Maybe not that first year. I think the first year I had it in the shed, but then I needed to make room for the other ones. 650 hasn't ran since about the same time probably. I haven't even started the 200s. Nice J-Rock. Time. I'm focused on the remodel right now. Hey, Shirley. What do I have spawning right now? Angels have sticky heads again. I need to steal them. I need to start pulling eggs off the rhinocentris. Need to relocate the apistos again, get them in a warmer tank so they spawn. Got a bunch of like longfin, cherry barb, rosy barb, black ruby barb, gold barb. Some fry from those guys growing out. Not in the numbers I'd prefer to see, except for the black ruby barbs. There's like a ton of those damn things. All right, have a good night, Greg. I'll let her know you said hi. All good, Shirley. I do need to pull a couple ram parents too. Give me a minute and I'll show you guys some fry again. It's been a while since my orange Venezuelan have spawned, and it's been a really long time since black Venezuelan have spawned, or not black Venezuelan, Schultz eyes have spawned. The fireball cories are dancing, but that's about it. Bandit cories are dancing, that's about it. C123s are dancing, that's about it. Adolfo is about the same thing. Panda cories haven't done crap since I put them in a 10 gallon. I'll smack you anyway, Jake. I'll get bare bottom Branton to spank you. But yeah, all the easy cories aren't breeding. Yeah, I got a group of fireballs. I think they're still too young to spawn, but they're glass surfing like they wanna. So they might be getting close. I know that once they start firing off, they spawn kind of like an orange Venezuelan or a Aenis. That's funny, Stan. Congrats, Lumi. I'm looking forward to see what your Paradise Grommies do. So, Foxy and Brian, are you guys still hanging out there? Yeah, I'll take you over there. Just give me like 4 minutes. I'm gonna finish up my smoke quick, and I'll show you. They tend to get a little shy with the camera, so they might hide on us when I go over there. They're out on the front glass right now, though. So, Foxy, can I bring you the fish to ship? Or are you guys going to have too much going on for that? My shift is changing soon. They're changing our hours at the shop. It's the other direction there, Sarah. I'm going to take you guys over there in a little bit, though. I appreciate it, Jeffro. Hi, Shirley. Appreciate it, Foxy. It might be easier for you guys to show them also. So my goal is on the Flame Red Epistos, I'm going to try to pull one from each one and attempt to sex them, but I don't have a guarantee on it. Currently, I'm working on finishing off the giveaway stuff. Got a couple more things to print. I got something's a little bit out of whack on the level of the bed, so I'm working on getting that squared away. It's an auto leveling bed though, so it makes it a little bit more complicated. If it was manual, it'd be a whole hell of a lot easier. Hey, Davids. All right, so I might start sucking at keeping up with the chat here. All right, what do we got? Hey, Jorge. Which Jeff? Me? Or the one that's not here? All right. All right, so we got a little bit of a glare going on, but up in here we've got the latest batch of orange Venezuelans. Most of them are still pretty tiny, hiding in the gravel and stuff. This tank is waiting for fry. This tank, I have to strip down, reset, strip down, reset, strip down, reset, strip down, reset, and introduced planaria to them. So they're going to get a salt bath. It can be, Johnny. It can also be frustrating too. I believe I did Foxy. Let me go back here a little bit, make sure. Oh, you want me to take videos? Okay, I can do that. But yeah, the planaria, and I'm getting all the shrimp and scuds out of them, as well as the snails. This one was the same. And it really sucks too, because I had fry in all of them. And then this one is another batch of orange Venezuelans and some blue-eyed lemons. Then in here we have a few more orange Venezuelans. I think they're hiding right now. They all ate a little earlier. Can the rest of you guys hear me? Or did I blank out? Okay. But in here we have the whiptails. Block there. And this is the best I've ever had whiptails do for me. I had to let the tank get pretty algae filled. And the ground is just littered with them too. And they're in the back. But I can't shoot those guys very well. And these guys all just had a big old filling of baby brine. Then got a male and a female blue glarus in here. They were in here. I think we're coming up. You might have to restart Mexicali, or if somebody wants to tell them. This had blue glarus in it. I think I still got another month to go before they hatch. This is the end of my angels. Sorry, Gabriel. There are neon head. That little guy there is a neon head Apisto. I need to find out the actual true names for them, but that's what they were sold to the pet store as. And it's actually a pair of them. They spawned in here and just dug a pit in the sand. I wasn't expecting it, so otherwise there would have been a cave in there. Now I gotta move them so that way they can actually spawn for real. This is what's left of my black Venezuelans. There's like a dozen or so in here. I have to raise them out because I don't have any females. I'm pretty sure my female died. So now I have to grow them out to make new ones. And then the red flame pistos. Yeah. The black ruby barbs. These are gold barbs. There's I think there's 6 of them in here. What else is in this one? But, there's a few whiptails in here too. I moved some over to I can't get the declare to go down. They're up in a duckweed up there, trying to catch all the baby brine that's up on top. I believe that's all that's in this one. Then I can let you know there, Johnny. I know I'm gonna donate some to Foxy for an auction. That'll be the first stuff going out. But I moved a group of whiptails over into this one as well. And I won't focus on him because for whatever reason. Looks like I'm gonna have to feed this tank heavier though, because he's really skinny compared to the other ones. There we go. And then there's these are orange Venezuelans. I pulled a small group, I think of 8, to grow out a little bit faster for the auction. And then some black ruby barbs. And this is a Inca 50. I have to grow them out also so I can get another female because the male killed the female on me. And then we have my marbles, and they've got... Oop, get off of him. Over here, over here. They've got some sticky heads back there. He does not want you to see them though. And then here we go. We've got these guys, and they've got some sticky heads back there. Hey, Ron, thanks for coming in, man. And these guys are the smudge spot clown angels that I got from a Bentley Pasco giveaway that Redfish Bluefish donated. Then right here are the these are my Rhodocentris ornatus Clark Creeks. The females on these guys have been getting some color too. Not near as much as the males, but they get like a blue tint, and then they get a little bit of black on their dorsal and underfin, whatever the hell it's called. That's her right there. The big old fatty. These guys How about now? Audio all better? Alright, reconnected. So these are baby German rams, and they're way past ready to be separated. And I've been letting the glass go on this one for a little bit too long, but this has got stir-bys and another pair of German rams. I got to get rid of some of this freaking frog bit too. It's taken over. But there's a blue and a gold German in here, and they kind of antagonize these guys and help them become better parents. And we got a black and a blue. And they had one batch already, but they ate them. They've been getting ready to lay again. Then in here I've got some more. These are the stir-bys from Foxy and Peplin. I gotta move them down a tank because I'm gonna keep the top tanks as Germans. But these guys are supposed to be pairing off for whatever reason or not. I know that there's a male and plenty of females in there, but he's just not got any interest right now for whatever reason. And then these is the orange Venezuelans, and they're of course shy. These are the black Venezuelans, and they hate the freaking camera. They hate me. This is the CWs, And I don't know if I can zoom on him. These guys are hit and miss. They were a lot more happy in a 5-gallon than they are in a 10. But he is, or there's one of the 7. Oop, back in that corner back there. There he is. Ooh, his fin's looking good. They might be getting ready to spawn. I might have to set something up for them in current. Because when they get ready to spawn, their fins get really tall. Then these are the fireballs with some blue shrimp. I don't remember if these are Ron's blue shrimp or if they were. I think these are Ron's. Pretty sure I only got the Bloody Marys from Branton. And right now I am not doing very good at keeping up with chat. I know. I'm sorry. Then this is the CW or C123s. Yeah. And these are the false bandits. I really like these guys. Yeah, nothing in the 123s. Where the hell are they? Probably hiding in the damn whatchamacallits? The Saswasatang. And this is the smudge spots. That cost extra, Sarah. I'm sorry. This was Reynolds' eyes. They slowly just kind of kicked the bucket. And these are the Adolfois. Okay, I got both blue and red from you. Okay. Your reds are on the other side. I got a couple of Brantons on this side. And these are the pandas who aren't doing crap. And then these are the yeah, there's quite a few. Probably too many to have at once. These are pygmies that are hiding in a dam. Whatchamacallit there. I'm gonna pull them out and put them in a smaller tank here eventually. They just spawn better in a 5. And down here, what do we got? We got our peppercorns. They're not happy right now. I'm gonna have to get in their tank and do something. And these are bronzes. Albinos. These are false Julies. These are emerald greens. Right. And that's one that I usually show, the 125 with everybody in it. I skipped all that other row of 10 gallons over there too, so I suppose we'll work our way back. But up here we got yeah, I like the 125 a lot. We've got another pair / not pair of rams up here. It's another male and female. They just aren't taken to each other. He's getting pissy. And we got us some more baby red fire pistos, which I still don't know why they got the name though. There's another pair / not pair of rams. This is the other clown killie colony. Here we have my fatty coolies. Doing their coolie thing. On this one we have Miller Eyes. Realistically, probably Blue Star Endlers. This one is a cross tank. Red Wig Platies. Bumblebee Platies. Mickey Mouse Platies from Ron. That is Mama for the Red Flame Pistos. One batch of them at least. Where's Daddy at? She better not have killed him. Where is Daddy? He was swimming around earlier. He might be hiding in one of the caves. So I know I see him when I fed. Alright, and here we have the golden white clouds. They need to get moved. Long fed and red cherries. They need to get moved. Rosy barbs. They need to get moved. There are a few baby rosy barbs hiding around in here. I need to move them too, but I'm going to build a net. Then down here we have white clouds. They need to get moved. This is some cherry barb fry. There's not a whole lot of them left in there, but there's a few. And I need to move those guys too. And this one is more white cloud fry I need to move. Not a whole lot in there. The downside to working a lot. And this is a CPD tank. And I need to set up another tank for them to move to. Let the fry hatch out again. These are peacock gudgeons hiding back there. They haven't showed any interest in spawning just yet. Hopefully soon. And then we got the fish room destroyer. The tortoises are sleeping already. Yeah. All these fellers are still doing pretty good. Nobody's jumped out. Got what is left of my zebras. There's still 3 of them in here. Got 2 skunk cories hiding back there. They need to get moved so I can reutilize the tank. The goldfish. Where are we at? There we go. And the dog's making things complicated. Then we got neon red blue eye pseudomagills. There we go. And they're gonna get moved soon, so I can kill off all the damn planaria. And here we've got one of my guppy mixes, or my Endler mixes, that I've been working on for a while. And the red lizard whiptails. I gotta get in there and check all the tubes out, see what's in there. Here we got reticulated hill streams. My last Bloody Mary hill stream. That's gonna get moved also. Blue Star Endler tank. This has also got my whatchamacallits, the long fin calico super red plecos. Where's he at? I think you might be able to see his tail down there. He's in there somewhere, damn it. And here there is assorted guppies. And yeah, I know I do. This also has Borneo roaches in it. Then in here we have the parents of the emerald barbs, the gold barbs, the fire barbs, some serpate tetras. There are some my whiptails are now in this tank again. This is also the blue eye lemon short fin tank. There are Odessas in here. The Bolivian rams, which I'm really confident all of those bastards are males. I have yet to get any pairs out of those, and I've gone through so many of them. Buy them, grow them out, take them back. Buy them, grow them out, take them back. I think she gives me males on purpose just so I grow them out for her. Alright. So now, got our baby brine containers. Vinegar eels is everything back there. We've got 2 pea puffers in here. Pea puffers were in here. This is just infusoria and infusoria. What are they? The cyclopses. There might still be a couple of daphne in there. Then we got a turtle. Baby painted turtle. Or not, she's not so baby anymore. She's old enough to tell that it's a female. And this is my longest running matin filter. She just keeps going and going and going and going. I could handle one hell of a bio load. I had 1,000 angel fry in that tank at one point. Then in here we got black mollies, my last male super red short fin. There's a baby super red long fin growing out in here, and my last blue eye lemon long fin female. But that's pretty much it, I think. And then got the filament, some supplies that are still from assembly and shit, and then more filament and more food. Almost all that stuff's going in the garbage because I fucking hate Repashy. Extra filters, extra co-op nuts because they discontinued. More filament, more food behind that. Paint booth that I haven't gotten around to setting up yet. And then Center Island right now is still full of shit that I gotta find places for yet. But that is pretty well her. And I missed a lot of chat because whatever reason it stopped showing me on here. Alright. Alright, have a good night, Kyle. And the black mollies are I don't mind using it in powder form, but every time I try to feed it to my plecos, I crash a tank. Yeah, I've lost so many plecos over Repashy. Other people have good luck with it. You know, more power to them. That's okay. Not for me. Well, sure, now the stupid little rosy barb fryer out. Yeah, I really need to move them into one of the other 10s up on the upper level so they grow out a little bit quicker. But if I missed anybody's questions or anything, ask again, because, yeah, I won't see the other ones until I replay this. Soylent Green didn't work good for me. So, now, it depends on the plecos. Bristol knows it didn't matter. They could eat anything. They're just garbage disposals. It was the high-end plecos that I had problems with. You know, like the snowballs, the zebras, 173s, 236s. What the hell was it? There's another little small one that comes from really deep. It's a little gray one, or grayish colored one. I can't remember its freaking number. Really cool little guy. Lost a whole group of those to him. Lost my whiptails to him, the Colombians. Yeah, I've lost a lot of fish to Rapashi. As a dry food, though, I use the either the community or the breeder one, and just sprinkle it in, and then it's fine. That being said, I did lose fry using it. Whether or not it was, just a bad batch of fry or related to the food, I don't know. But I do have more success with like the whiptails and the cories using that co-op magic fry crap. I've had really good luck with that. Oh, apparently I lost my audio again. Somebody could have yelled at me. I'm assuming I'm back to normal again. Okay. Yeah, I was asking to reconnect again, so I'm assuming it got angry at me. Yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on in the fish room right now. Gotta figure out what's going on with the angry little Paleatus, because they definitely are not happy. Okay, that's good. But yeah, all the hours that I was putting in this winter, every time I get a batch of fry, it'd be bad timing, and I'd end up losing them usually. Like, not every single time, but enough of them to irritate me. I'm kind of long fins. Do me. On your plecos, if you get your snowball plecos spawning, let me know. So that means they're a good batch. Oh, Paleatus, no. Appreciate it, but no. Plecos, yeah, but not the Paleatus. Hey, Daniel. Yeah, they're hard to view in, though. But it does work really good for spawning. Right Right now there's snails and then a couple of clown killies for spawning. I really think I'm gonna have to put another male in there though, because she shouldn't have that many eggs in her right now. Good night, Ron. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Craig. Yeah, I lost my 134s too. There was a lot of fish losses in the transfer. Or not a lot, but enough of them to piss me off. And congrats, Craig. Yeah, for the most part, that's what you want to do, Lumi. Not all my plecos, but I lost a lot of them. Either before the fish room move or during the fish move. Well, during the fish room move, I lost to 75 of the vast majority of the fish that were in it. I think the snowballs crawled in a cave and died. And then they like turned the tank bad. 3 gallon. It's either 3 gallon or 3.5. I believe it came from what's the hell is it? Craft store, Hobby Lobby. I think it came from Hobby Lobby. It's either Hobby Lobby or Michael's, but it was one of the craft stores. It used to be in my window. It was supposed to get torn down, but I'm holding on to it. No, it's not very big. It's a 3 gallon, so probably like 13 inches round, 14 inches round, something like that. Or if you turned it into a ball. This is going to get a pedestal under it, though, if I'm going to keep it. So I can spin it. Just under 3 gallons? Okay. So it probably realistically right now is holding like 1.5 gallons with the substrate that's in it. But it was my best producer for clown killies I ever had. It doesn't have near the amount of plants in it now that it used to, but it'll grow back in pretty quick. Bowls are difficult. Bowls definitely don't have space in the fish room, but yeah, I'm holding on to it for a bit longer. And welcome in, Running Water. Yeah, the plants that I have in here don't mind it. Realistically, with the snails and stuff, I've never really had a biofilm problem even, because the pond snails kind of skim across and keep it clean. And then, I mean, the clown killies are the killies, so they're used to puddles that dry up, or their ancestors are at least. At one point in time, I did have some shrimp in there, but I think the killies kept eating the babies, and eventually they just kind of fizzled out and disappeared. Yeah, that can be hard to come That's for darn sure. That, are you gonna do a round bowl like this, or is it gonna be a flat-sided bowl? Viewing it is harder because everything's distorted on the inside. It's almost magnified. Because I mean that clown killie is nowhere near as big as it looks on the screen. Ah. Why is the audio skipping? It's got to be a bad connection there. Huh. Hey, June. I wonder if it's in my extension or if it's the having the power cord plugged into it. Nah, Pepper in the 1982 fishbowl was that short, stout one, like that tall, and it had a flat side all the way around it. You meant to yell. We know it. Oops, what did I hit there? I hope I didn't hit nothing I wasn't supposed to. Yeah. I remember having baby snapping turtles in those bowls. You keep them in there for part of the summer, and then you let them go late summer after you fatten them up a bit. Yeah. When I was younger, most of what I kept was turtles when I was a kid, and then sometimes some sticklebacks or minnows from the creek. It's like I think maybe 12 when I got my first actual fish on my own, at least. And I kept that in a wine glass. Hey, Crystal. 2 clown killies, a male and a female. Yeah, I brought a lot more turtles home than I kept. When we were up on the farm, though, we had a pond behind the house. Yeah. So the goal with this right now is just to let them spawn. I'll pull them out and let the fry raise up in there. And I'll pull the fry out and put them in a bigger tank and keep swapping them in and out. See, they didn't offer turtles at the fair when I was a kid. It's always goldfish. I think I got a couple from the fair, but I don't have a really good recollection of it. So it more than likely died on the ride home. Yeah, the fair up there never really did that good on how they treated their goldfish for sure. No, I didn't get any shabunkins yet. I gotta wait a bit. Got a couple of things to take care of before I order them. I finally got to file my damn taxes too. I haven't done that yet. See how screwed I'm going to get this year. Yeah, the fish keeping community is pretty good. Um, it's definitely a lot of different, or a lot of variety out there. Most everybody's decent. There's a few bad apples. Um, some are known and some are not. Unfortunate, but eventually they'll show their true colors and be seen for who they are. Well, I'm an asshole too. I'm a polite asshole though. At least I try to be for most people. There are a few people I'm no longer polite to. Um, they got a hell of a lot of work to do to earn it back. Yeah, it's just under 3 gallons, I think, is what Steven said. I believe he said he's got the same one. Raising the fry, for the Grammy, they're not that bad. Um, Usually what I did was pull the parents out of the tank and let the fry out the tank with all the infusoria. Add some baby brine, some powdered foods. Usually powdered foods to start off with like an infusoria boost. Once I finally got them, I started using some vinegar eels, just because they'd last longer in the water and not sour. Yeah. And you might even find that the dad might be a really good dad and protect them long enough to be swimming and not just stuck to the bubbles, which would be really good. And that's very true. Um, Sometimes you have to be, because otherwise people will walk on people that they shouldn't be and take advantage of situations. Um, which is unfortunate, but very, very true. Unfortunately, yes, I do have shrimp. I do not have the same experience with shrimp that other people have. It depends on the tank that they're in, though. If I have shrimp in with live bearers, it's fine. If I have them in with egg layers or scatterers, either one, then they're dicks and they eat all my freaking eggs and, yeah, my babies. Me and shrimp don't get along very well right now. But I do have Alex's line, and I need to get a few of them together and send them to First Class Fish at some point here. I don't intend on exactly deleting them from the fish room, but I'm going to reduce them. That's been my experience. I think it depends on the eggs. I do a lot of soft water fish, so the eggs are soft. And that might be why. But I have physically seen them eat the eggs of rams, angelfish. I've also seen them pluck sticky heads off of the watering spikes and eat the babies. So for me, they're assholes. Nah, you can go to bed, Jake. I'm gonna be wrapping up here shortly because Jill's gonna be getting up soon. Or Jake and Katie. I don't know if you're both still there or not, but yeah, you're running a little bit behind on the supper there, Jake. I appreciate it. It is late at night, and you do got to work tomorrow, so. Yeah, Jake definitely needs some cottage cheese. So, like, if you're doing shrimp with live bears, it's not an issue. Even like bristlenose plecos, not an issue. You do them with whiptails, there's a major problem. I don't know what it is, but the shrimp will actually latch onto the whiptails and start picking at them. I haven't noticed it with the fry, but that's what they were doing to the adults. Is they trashed a freaking tank that had shrimp in it with them, and it was like I don't know if they were harming them or if they were just irritating them. But either way, it trashed the damn tank. Well, sir, maybe it's gonna be sausage and clam. I believe that'd be 69. Everybody dying. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a shrimp or a crab person. I don't do the seafood thing really. I'll eat some like cod or walleye or pike. So it should be around 80. The tank that they are in right now, they are not spawning in, and I can get you a temperature on that. I can get you a temperature on both their old tank and their new one. So their old tank is about 79, 80. And the current tank that they're in right now that they're not spawning in is about 75, 76. Which is kind of good because she's getting really plump. So it shouldn't take long once I move them back up to the upper tanks again that they start popping off. So my fish room averages at about 82 to 85 degrees in here. My bottom row tanks averages 72 degrees, and my upper row is usually around 80. So even in here, I still have some variation, at least in this winter. This is going to be the first year of the fish room, so I'll see how it all behaves next summer, and we'll kind of go from there. Yeah, so I had one pair that did nothing for a while, and the other pair spawned. I left the fry with them for too long, and the male killed the female, and he kept raising the fry. Then I pulled him because I didn't want him, turning on the fry. Because, yeah. So the fish room was a total remodel. I don't know if I can get it from here or not. I think my phone froze up. Or is he just not moving? He must just not be moving. Yeah, there you go. Was it? Yeah, the fish room was a total remodel inside the house. And I insulated all the walls. There are 2 heat runs in here that are closed, but they seep a little bit of heat. And I run a dehumidifier 24/7. Good night, Crystal. Thanks for stopping in. So that's how the fish room maintains its temperature. It's all R15 all the way around it, and it's inside the building, so it holds temp pretty good. Good night, Katie and Jake. We're just looking out for you, Katie. Have a good night. Let me see if I can find something on here. I believe I can log into it from here. At some point in time, I need to make a slideshow, but for the time being, what did I hit here? Go copy link. If you want to see the fish room build out, it's a Google link to the folder for the fish room. And that's basically start to finish. I think I threw in a video of when the room was first done. Hey, Christine. All right, yeah, have a good night, Lance. I'll be cutting out here probably in I'd say probably about the next 10 minutes or so. Probably be wrapping up for sure by 12 my time. But I do appreciate everybody stopping in and having some interest. $75-gallon frag setup. I don't know if I've seen that. Is it like a 75-gallon lowboy? Would that be like turned on its side? That could be a really cool tank. We're in Central Time Zone, northern Wisconsin. Greg Arns, that was in here at the beginning of the stream, he does a small little frag farm also. I believe he's outfitting his basement right now. He's been a long time friend from back in the late 90s. Okay, yeah, you're ways over there. Pretty much as far west as you can get. It really wasn't my intention to go live for this long per se tonight. I was just gonna pop on for an hour, but I appreciate everybody stopping in and having some interest in my little swamp bowl there. Yeah. I did do a walkthrough, Christine, too, so if you want to see current updates, hit it on double time. Yeah. Swamp hole, swamp bowl, either one works. I appreciate it, Christine. Thank you. I don't remember how long we were in. Maybe like half an hour or something like that is when I started going through the tanks again. Pretty sure I made it through all of them too. Well, except for the newest one. I don't have anything in that right now though. Got to decide what I'm going to do with it. If it's going to be, in the end, it's going to end up being a shipping tank, but I'm not shipping for a while, so I might spawn in it instead. I appreciate it. Thank you, Christine. Yeah. It's been a fun few months. Way too much work. Fish room overall is turning out good, though. At least I'm satisfied with it anyway. This summer there should be some probably be some regular whiptails. A few what are they, the red flame apistos. I made a lot of black ruby barbs. I don't know if I'll have any angels ready this summer or not. Brad no interest in do what I wanted them to for the winter because I was just too busy. I think my angels are going to kill each other. They're not parenting together very well right now. Better life choices, yeah. What else is there going to be? There's always endlers, assorted guppies, whatever. Some orange Venezuelan cories. I'm still rebounding on my bristlenose, so I won't have any of those. If all goes well, maybe some cherry barbs, the longfin, white clouds, golden white clouds, rosy barbs, maybe some CPDs, German rams. I should have some German rams toward the end of the summer. Maybe I'll get lucky and my red lizards are on eggs right now, but I don't think so. If they are, then they might be ready by the end of summer. Over this one is just a generic Aquion. Came with a fish room acquisition. Mm, yeah, I don't think that they would bother them, unless they had fry. If you let them have fry in that tank, then they would get kind of aggressive. No, it's not, unfortunately. It's close. It's gonna get upgraded to my Fluval Nano. That way I can get the hot pinks going again on the Rotala. That's Rotala Indica. And then Ludwigia Repens. I don't remember if that was super red or not. That just got re-added to the tank. And then there's I don't remember which crypt that is. I don't think it was a Rosen Maiden. Um, yeah. If I had any better life choices, I'd have a damn store instead. But life is life. I don't think I'm gonna have any koi, or not koi, any shabumpkins or moors this summer. Maybe onesie twosies on the moors, because I still have some left over from the last time I spawned them. But yeah, I think you got here kind of late running water. So if you want to see the fish room, um, little ways into this stream, I did a walkthrough. I think the walkthrough prior was probably a better one, but the RAM fry are a little bit bigger now, so they're easier to see. Unfortunately, it's right when my audio cut out really bad. Do you have pistols in there right now, SC, or? Oh yeah, yeah. It's lighting a bull up pretty good. It's just it doesn't grow the plant quite as nice. Um, I mean, it was like a super vibrant hot pink with that fluval light on it. About any light will grow a plant, but if you want to optimize the potential colors of the plant, then it needs a little more oomph behind it. That's all good, man. I appreciate you stopping by regardless. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. I do appreciate the support from everybody that stopped by. Okay, yeah, I think they'll be okay. It's very possible that the white clouds will be able to sense it regardless and stay away. So it might not be a problem. What size tank is it? Thanks, man. Lumi. CC. Sarah. 30 gallon? Oh, you might have plenty of room. Hey, Funk. Happy birthday, Funk. Yeah. Yeah, I'll actually get a decent night's sleep tonight, Henry, because I'll be going to bed a little bit earlier than usual. So it'll be beneficial for me. All All right, everybody. Have a good night, and thanks for stopping in. I'm going to go get some sleep finally. Yeah, it's midnight here. Just rolled. All right. Thanks, everybody. And I'll figure out where that button is. Latest.